Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be doing like half a haul, half a kind of get ready with me. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of weird right now, so probably not in the best mood to film this, but I thought the sun is up, you know, everything is right, so I'm just going to film this now. So basically Priceline, if you don't know, is a drugstore kind of shop in Australia. Sometimes they're pharmacy, sometimes they're not, but they have like this drugstore, and every biannually they have like a makeup sale. Usually it's 40% off for 2 days, and recently they've been doing like 50% off for 3 days, and then sometimes they'll have a hair care sale version of that, or skincare version of that. So this is not what I got from Priceline. I just forgot what I got from Coles because they were on sale, and they're just basically this is an eye patch mask from what brand is this, by the way? Skin Republic Laboratory, and this is the microdermabrasion and hyaluronic acid mask. And also I got this Dragon's Blood wrinkle repair eye cream because I have a fear of getting old, and it's never too early to take care of to do anti-aging stuff, because I just turned 21 and I'm already having a midlife crisis, so you know, whatever. I'm only going to use like the stuff that obviously I bought. Everything else I kind of already have, so I'll just get my foundation. I did buy something that I could use first. I bought the L'Oreal Luminizing Primer. Now this, which I tested and I didn't clean off, this is gross. Basically it's just a highlighting primer. Apparently very, like, you can see the holographic packaging, it's like very, apparently it's Tin Man, because I like to watch the Crystal Conti videos before I don't know, I just like her videos. She always makes like what to buy before you go, because I don't really keep up with what's new anymore at the drugstore. I don't really keep up with much makeup news regardless, which is kind of weird because either I do or I don't. It's just very weird. So I'm just gonna put that on, you know. And every time I see luminizing, I'm drawn to it. When I see matte, I'm like, no thank you, because I'm just afraid what pore minimizing or matte things will do to my skin. Like, I'm scared it will make it look like flaky and dry. And not that my skin is like dry, it's actually pretty oily, but I just like looking luminous. But I might change it up one day and do a video of like me doing a matte look, because I don't know. I'm just gonna put on a bit of that eye cream too, because I didn't put any eye cream on today, so it's very schmancy packaging. It's like Dragon's Blood or something, which I don't understand what Dragon's Blood means. So it's one of those like cute, like squeezy things. Comes out like that. And I just like to put just a bit. I don't like to put too close, because I once heard that like eye cream travels up. So if you put it really close to your eye, then it kind of seeps into your eye. You don't really want that. And then I just put some on the brow bone as well. And you're supposed to use your ring finger, but I just use the middle finger. Also I like to put some on my smile lines, because I have really like wrinkly smile lines. My smile lines are like incredible, so. And then whatever's rest, I'm just gonna, even though I've already put my primer on it. So I put my battery on charge while I went down to eat, and I went upstairs and I realized it wasn't even plugged in. So so I just let it charge for a bit. I don't know when it's gonna die, if it's gonna die, but yeah, I'm just gonna put my foundation and my eyebrows on, and then I'll be back because I don't have any new thing to show you. Wow. That looks very white. Could I not have taken everything out before I recorded this? I don't know. So I got two of the two Maybelline Fit Me's, but I've already got two open, so I'm just gonna use that. Even though this one's in 20, those are in 15 and 10, so those are actually lighter than this one. But since I've already got this one open, this is a very good concealer. Like, I mean, I would just go back to like the NARS or the Urban Decay, but like this one just is cheaper and does the job just as good. I don't know what to tell you. I also got this brush from Models Prefer. It is the airbrush foundation, but they want you to clean them before you use them, but I just end up spot cleaning. That's good enough. I don't know. I also sometimes use this one, Precise Foundation, for concealer, but this one's more for, it's really good for like packing. So this one's like a kind of more blendy one. Oh, by the way, I also use this TBX one that I got from the stippling brush for my foundation. Then I used a beauty blender to pat it in, but they are discontinuing these, so they're on sale. I also got some other TBX ones, which I don't know, it's kind of a hit or miss. This is really good for bronzer, but it's like so scruffy. Like, I don't know what to do, but it's really nice. But like, it's got a really good shape for like the contouring and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and just use this. I really like this actually. It's very soft. It doesn't feel like harsh at all. I also got these L'Oreal drop. I love illuminating products, I can't help it. So this is more like holographic, which is more like pinky tone, and this looks more goldy tone, but I don't care. I'm just going to use it because we're just trying it on. So it's very like, I assume it's a bit thicker than those like Cover FX or those Iconic London drops. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm going to use the same brush I used for my concealer. It's definitely got this oily texture to it. I'm afraid it's going to move my foundation, so I'm just going to pat it. I don't know if you mix these with your... I'm going to try putting it on the brush first. I don't know if you mix these in with your foundation or you just put it on top, because, I mean, it looks okay. It actually has a really nice dewy finish. I thought it would have more like a shimmery finish, but... And it does move your foundation, so be careful. So you might have to mix it in with your foundation next time. But it does have a really like dewy finish. It like lit from within type like healthy glow. Not more of like a highlight, like an actual, you know, like, I don't know, I really like it. The one thing that I get worried about is putting highlight too much on my cheeks. I know some people love it, but I've noticed some people nowadays, when they're filming outdoors and stuff after they've done like a full beat glam, and like there's like direct sunlight on them or harsh light, and you look at them head on and you can see their highlight from head on. For some reason, and this is just my opinion, like highlight should only kind of like be seen in like certain lights, like when you turn your head. If you can see it head on, then I don't think that's like, I think that's too obvious, and I don't think it's doing its job. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion, and you don't have to agree with me. I just think about that. So I'm going to bake with the Match Perfection, Rimmel Match Perfection powder. Apparently it's very good. I thought I'd try it because I have setting powders, but they're like high end, and so I want one that's like, that I can use more often, because I don't know if it's, again, this is probably just me because I'm like weird, but I don't like using my expensive stuff like day-to-day basis. And tonight I'm going out, but it's not like a formal occasion. So yeah. Okay, so this little plastic isn't peeling off, so I'm just going to use one of these too. Have you ever seen someone take off a plastic thing with tweezers, like going through the middle? Like I literally poked a hole in one of the little holes, and that's how I'm taking it off. This is not great packaging, just I've already poked a hole. I've like scratched the actual little netting thing too, so that's great. Anyway, I don't like that. So it's got a slight colour to it, which is always good. And it goes on nicely. And it's like I'm putting powder right on top of my highlight, like wow. I'm just counterproductive basically. And just on my smile lines. Oh my god. I talk about my texture in the last video, but this is ridiculous. I don't think my new skincare is doing very well, which sucks because it was so expensive. So I'm just gonna use the powder just on one of these brushes just to set my eyes, because I didn't use an eye primer. I just use concealer, and I don't have any new eyeshadows except for some liquid eyeshadows that I'm about to show you. So I'm just going to use my Too Faced Natural Matte palette just as for transition shade. Now it's funny because like every time I want to do like a drugstore look, I realize like some of my things that I use are like not drugstore, because they're like my favorite eyebrow stuff is MAC, And then I'm thinking, well, I don't have any eyebrow stuff that's like not expensive. But then I realize I do, but then I keep forgetting. And so I want to do an all drugstore look one day, but like I don't know. Like I'm just like, anyway, if I even, because I'm like back to filming now. Like I haven't filmed for ages, and now I'm just like, well, I'm gonna film. I'm just gonna use Risque on the kind of outer corner mixed with the espresso, just to deepen that up. I found these from Australis. These are going to be so hard to get off too. Okay, give me a bit while I take all this packaging off. So these are the metallic liquid eyeshadows, and I swatched them. They look really nice and duochrome-y. One's in rose quartz, one's in bronze. I thought I'd do like an ombre. Also to match my hair, which is rose gold. Also. So let's go rose quartz. And I'm going to use it straight from the thing. Are these like supposed to be like those steel ones? Because, I don't know. Maybe I should have put them on a brush first. I don't know. Yikes. Do I have a brush to blend this out with? Just try and do like a cut crease almost, maybe. Is that gonna work? Do that. Okay, yeah, that works too. Okay. Alright. Let's see how it is. I don't like how it keeps making the focusing noise. My other lens didn't do that, but this is a new lens. I don't think it's made for film. I think it's made for photography. That's what I use it mainly for. Because hi, I'm Isha, I'm a photographer, and I also like to make movies, but I haven't made any in such a long time. Okay, that looks okay. Like it looks a bit patchy, as you can tell, but it looks okay. So I'm going to use the other one, bronzite, on the outer half. It worked better as a half cut crease than it does now. We don't have all day for this. I think what I'll do is I'll just use, I drew the chocolate bar palette. I'm just going to use this colour here, this like burgundy colour here, just to use that as like a blending colour out, because those tones go together, and I'm hoping this will work. If it doesn't, then actually see you later. Just going to go back in with the brush I used to set with, with the bone colour from the chocolate bar palette, and just, there we go. That looks okay. It looks okay. I just picked up a backup of one of my favourite eyeliners, Maybelline Hyper Sharp, so I'm just going to use one that I already have open to do my eyeliner. I think it's running out. I've been using the Ciate one instead because it came with a Chloe Morello palette, which I actually really like. So if this doesn't end up working well, then I'm just going to use that one. Because these ones have like flexy kind of like tips. That one has more of a felt tip, and I don't usually like felt tips because they aren't flexible, and because they end up like being like a jagged line rather than like a smooth line. But for some reason the Ciate one really works. Okay, that's not working. Time to use the Ciate one. Kind of laid it on a bit too thick there. Yeah. Got you done. I don't know why every time I do eyeliner I sing Starboy. The eyeshadow's kind of like starting to like get all piecey, which is fine. I just wish I knew that before I put eyeliner on. Okay, wow. What does uneven mean? I might actually go in with that Chloe Morello palette. Wasn't there not a rose gold colour in this? Yes, there is. I might use a bit of Renegade mixed with that one, mixed with rose gold or copper, just to set that, because it doesn't seem to be sitting well. Yeah, there we go. And just fix that eyeliner, and I shall try to finish this. Not even. Oh wow, that is not even at all. I can sit here for hours, but I'm not going to, because that's gonna. No one's gonna look at my eyeliner. Maybe they might. I'm just going to try powder, but I'm just going to like, not avoid, but like barely touch the parts that I've highlighted. Because they still probably do need to be set a bit. Even though I'll set them with highlighter later anyway. Okay. Okay. I don't have any new bronzers. So I will just, I think I'm just going to use good old Hoola. Haven't used it in a while since I hit 10. I was like, oh, I don't want it to finish and I don't want to pay for another one. So I'm just going to use that with the TBX Scruffy contour brush, which somehow, even though it's scruffy, it doesn't really affect my foundation. So there you go. If someone wants to, or me one day, wants to invent a brush that's like this, but actually soft, please do. Because I shall be forever grateful. Should I do blush today? Do blush today. This is the La Roche-Posay Blush Natural, or the Yves Rocher. In Clay Rose by Yves Rocher. I don't know. It's one I got from France a bunch of years ago. It's just a nice baby pink. The Sleek Solstice, this light one mixed with the purple one. Look at that. Oh wow. Can't you see me? I'm shining. That's you that I've been waiting to find. Okay, so I'm just gonna do mascara. I bought a CoverGirl mascara, but I don't open my mascaras until I finish one. So I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Colossal, but first I shall just put some, whatever's left over on this brush, just under my eyes. So under my eyes is usually not noticeable, like you can't tell if you put extra effort into it, so I'm just gonna do just a bit. There you go, that works. Yeah, just use this mascara and I shall be back. We're up to this part now because this is where it gets difficult for me. I love lip products. I have so many of the same ones, and yet I still go and check my drawers and I still have like, I'm like, I have nothing to wear on my lips. Wow, story of my life. Anyway, so I decided to pick up some of my favorite like NYX lip creams. So my favorite is Cannes, and so I got two because I can never find it ever. So I got two of these, but in this one I thought I'd try. It's literally this like similar color. It's in Zurich, so I'm going to use this one because I've never used it. Once the packaging is opened. Wow. Do you ever just have like weird embarrassing memories that just come out of nowhere from when you were younger? And you're just like, okay, why did I have to think of this now? I'm dying of embarrassment, and literally there's no one here to care about it. Then I got a NYX lip gloss, a NYX butter gloss in Apple Strudel because I love these. These are really nice. And I lost one of my other Rimmel lip glosses, and I was going to get another one, but I saw this one. It's in the same packaging, but it's a different color. It's like a limited edition. And this has actually got this oil tint to it. So it reminds me of that YSL oil, like lip oil thing that they had going on. So I just watched some in this one. Like, they smell nice. Yep, so I just thought I'd get this one. This one's in Smart Pink, and it's just a really sheer, like it's basically clear lip gloss. So I'm going to use the Soft Matte Lip Cream in Zurich first, and then put the gloss on top. There was this time when matte lip glosses came in all the rage. Matte lipsticks were all the rage, and I think for me, I feel like NYX was the OG, and also the Lime Crème Velveteens. They were the OG of matte lip creams. But these have such a comfortable formula, and they don't last as long, but that's not an issue for me. I feel like that's such an issue for a lot of people, is lasting power, but I find that I like it to fade away, because then what if you eat and then there's like crumbs all over it and it's just like gross? I'd rather just like have it go away and then reapply it. Because then also when you reapply, it ends up being so crusty. I guess that's why you want it to last long, so you don't have to reapply. But like, I don't know. I always screw up the top lip, so I always end up like overdrawing heaps on my top lip. Wow, no, that did not work at all. You know those movies that you haven't seen yet, but you're embarrassed that you haven't seen yet because everyone's seen them? I watched Good Will Hunting today, and oh my god, why didn't I see it sooner? It was on my Netflix to watch list because I had never seen it and I'd wanted to for so long. And I usually end up like not watching. I fucked it up again. I usually end up not watching good movies because I like don't want to be serious, and I end up watching like a shitty frat movie or something like that. but I watched it and wow, this is gonna sound so high school. Wow, did Matt Damon look like a snack when the year I was born? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm just like, so these people were like fully developed when I was born, and now they're married and have kids and have a whole life. It just makes me so, I just get very existential sometimes. This is why people line their lips. Okay, one more time. Let's try it one more time. I'm not even in focus. There we go. And then over the top. Usually I don't put lip gloss over the top of liquid lipsticks because I don't like the way it looks, or the way, or I just don't understand it, that, because it just doesn't kind of like make sense to me, because the formula for liquid lipsticks like focuses on dry when you put something, in my head it doesn't make sense. It probably would, but I'm just going to use this gloss over top because I feel like these are a bit different to like matte like liquid lipsticks. And I love the, wow, I've just stained this. I love glossy lips. Oh my god. There was a time where I was like, gloss is like so old fashioned, get it out of my face. And now I just like make my lips as big and juicy as possible. And I forgot to set, I usually set before mascara, but I'm just going to set. Now this is the Glow Gems Illuminating Spray from Sports Girl. I bought this when it was on sale. Because there was a whole lot of reduced items on Sports Girl. I don't even know if this is good or not, but I'm actually really happy with this look. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. The eyeshadow's looking well now that I've set it. My glow is looking pretty good. There wasn't really anything new that I used anyway because it was all just duplicates, but I'm really liking this lip gloss. It's not sticky. I might buy some more of them. So yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye.